Mark and I grew up very close with one another. We grew up right around the street. We lived in the same neighborhood, so we've been friends for forever. From then on forward, as long as I can remember, we've been playing, and it wasn't always in bands. Sometimes it was, and then they wouldn't
A lot
work
of it was
out.
just getting together and playing,
and just playing and hanging out.
But it was, I feel like early on it was made clear that we had a specific style of playing.
Definitely.
And a focus.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Just with instrumental music, it comes more from appreciation of just like the beauty of sound. Just, I guess, less clear message, which is something really, really beautiful, because like everyone can really just take something from it.
Yeah. Plus,
different.
I think it's also just the type of style music that we have grown to like to play. We felt, I think it was important for that to be heard most, rather than maybe having a vocalist there. I think we wanted to focus on the instruments we play and see how far we can push them. Especially with Danny and Chris's guitar playing style, it's so lyrical in itself that I guess we feel it like sometimes doesn't call for vocals. It's just like it was important to hear what the guitars are doing, and playing this kind of music pushes you as a musician to, make up for the fact that there is no one telling you what the song's about. I think what all drew us all to this style of playing is just, it just pushes you to be a better musician.
Our music is best represented when we're all communicating, because this happens like it's a really, really impressive thing, but just when we play music live, we're all four of us are communicating the entire time, which is really, really beautiful, and something I actually really, really love about our music, because it's just like this separate language that we have, that we're constantly communicating in when we play live, which is something that we were able to capture in the studio by doing live takes like that. And so that's something that I'm actually happy about, that we were able to do that.
Forge was good. We went and recorded the album there because we liked how our first single went there, and he knew us, knew our style, knew what we expected out of the music. It was something it was easy to just jump in and record everything there, because with this kind of music that we play, it's not something that you hear right away and maybe say, this is amazing, but when you sit down and you can hear all the parts and you've listened to it and you understand maybe the changes we're making, or certain time signatures that we go into, or technical skills, that's when it really shines and it sticks out to me, where I'm like, wow, this is really good.
And it was like, looking back on it, it was fucking awesome. Yeah, it was so cool. Again, during it,
Stressful.
I was a mess, and I know that everyone was battling with their own levels of stress. I mean, Mark, Mr. Cool percussion guy, was just, had it on lockdown the whole weekend, but
That's not true.
us flighty guitar players are a little bit more
No, it came out great. Everyone did great in the studio.
Yeah, everyone did such a good job.
Yeah, we're immensely proud of this album, because again, we've been together for a short time officially with this band, and this is our first album, and we got down 2 years worth of work, and finally we're able to have it down, and it sounds great. Kickstarter made it possible because we have a family and friends that support our music, and we wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. And I think we've come into our sound. It took a long time to understand what this band is or what it should sound like, and I think we've gotten into. I think we're at a point where we know the kind of direction we want to go in.
I feel like we've made, just in the past, even just the past 6 to 10 months, I feel like our band has come so far, just with knowing each other as players, and then just knowing ourselves as a band as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only gonna get better.
We're UU Dark Forest, and this album's called Sky and Turning, and it's our first full length.